To other news of the day, it may not be Halloween yet, but with all the snow on the ground, you couldn't blame someone for getting into the Christmas spirit. Now, while the holiday is a little less than 2 months away, today more than 1,000 people were expected to check out the Kitscoty Christmas Craft and Trade Show.
The signs may say welcome, but these pumpkins probably felt out of place. The 5th annual Christmas Craft and Trade Show took over Kitscoty Saturday morning, showcasing the latest in holiday gift giving and decorations. While Halloween is still a few days away, some say it's never too early to get into the Christmas spirit.
I like the fact that we've got a lot of variety, and for me it's always a chance to get Christmas shopping done early.
One of the biggest draws at the event was the wheat weaving table.
For me, the wheat weaving was the thing that caught my eye, and I actually purchased a couple of those for Christmas presents.
I was really happy when I got a gentleman from Wetaskiwin. He does wheat weaving, so I thought that was kind of cool.
But there was another table here at the show that was truly inspirational. Delaney Saunders and her friends sold homemade sculptures. The young girl is donating proceeds from her sales to Curtis Hargrove, the Cold Lake man who ran across Canada for charity. Now, this is her 3rd year doing this. Last year, she raised money for the Ronald McDonald House.
Last year, I stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for a month, and it's an awesome place, and they could use, and I just like to fundraise for them.
More than 55 vendors were on hand showcasing the latest trends. So whether you were looking for early Christmas gifts or Yuletide decorations to get you into the Christmas spirit, the Kitscoty show was a big draw for those in attendance.
Everyone is coming through, walking around, and everyone's hauling something out, so that's a good thing.
Oktoberfest, a 16-day tradition held annually in Germany, isn't only celebrated in that country. Cities from around the world take part, including right here in the border city. The Lloydminster German Heritage Society hosted this night of beer, food, and fun, all in the name of celebrating the German culture. Elise Cox has more.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 21st annual Lloydminster German Heritage Society Oktoberfest.
This long-standing tradition brings a piece of Germany right here to the border city.
It's a celebration of our German heritage, and it's the world's largest folk festival in Munich, and we have one of the best Oktoberfests anywhere in Alberta or Saskatchewan, so we're very proud of it, and we have a lot of fun.
And of course, Oktoberfest can't be celebrated without beer and music.
It's a great time, and it's just a good time to come out, have some drinks, sing some songs, and party.
Not every town has something that you can go out and do Oktoberfest, so it's nice to have us in Lloydminster.
Our Oktoberfest stays true to its German roots with authentic German cuisine and music, and it's not an event that solely caters to Lloydminster's German population.
It draws all people from all cultures here, and that's what we want to do, is to just show the people in Lloydminster and area a little bit of German culture.
It's exciting to celebrate our cultural diversity, and the German heritage is one that's very proud and has contributed a great deal to the Canadian fabric, and I'm of German heritage, and I'm very proud of that as well.
They're proud and excited to share a piece of their heritage with the community.
Come out next year, the more the merrier.
Elise Cox, Newcap News.
Emmett Murphy joined me on the desk for a first look at sports. Now it's do or die for a couple of high school football teams.
Absolutely. Semi-final Saturday in the Wheatland Bantam Football League. Both Lloydminster teams were in action. The Holy Rosary Raiders on the road against the St. Paul Lions, while the Barons hosted the Cold Lake Royals. The visitors get on the board first with 5 minutes left in the first as Nick Wenman hooks up with Jordan Brown for the score. It stays that way until 9:30 left in the half, when Duke Young slips and scampers in to tie it at 7. It's Young's first game back from a broken hand. The Barons hoping he'll be in fine form. But the Royals keep pounding the homeboys. Wenman airs a deep ball right into the arms of Mick Bourdon, which sets up great field position for another deep ball, again to Bourdon. Royals lead 18-7 at the half, and things go downhill for the comp. Long snap on the punt gets bobbled by Brandon Coleman, and a hilarious pileup ensues. Later, more miscues. Another high snap can't be controlled. The Royals recovered. Then the bumbling spills over to our Newcap crew. Jordan Cooney running. Look out, Brittany! Thankfully, she made it back to the station with no injuries, just cold toes. Royals running back Jordan Brown's feet were on fire though. His monster run with just over a minute left in the third made it 25-7. The Royals kept on finding ways to move down the field while stifling Duke Young. They upset the Lloyd Comp Barons on their own turf, 40-14. Disappointing exit for a team that battled so hard during the season.
I think the turning point in the game was kind of late in the second quarter. We had one of our key special teams guys get hurt, and we had to make a quick adjustments, and there were some bad snaps and stuff. And that's not on the players, that's on me as a coach. And I think that's the moment that really caught us off and swaying the momentum in their favor. And then once they got that momentum, it was pretty tough to grab it back after that.
They showed up to play, we didn't, and it really showed. They got us right off the bat, and we just couldn't come back, and that's the story of it.
The Lloydminster Bobcats are on the road this weekend, hoping to end a 3-game losing streak with back-to-back games against the North Division leading Whitecourt Wolverines. The Bobcats gave up 2 power play goals early on Friday, and despite battling back to tie up the game time after time, they never led at any point. Matty Marcineau had 2 late goals. Nolan Uremchuk had 3 points. It wasn't enough, though, as the Bobcats dropped their 4th in a row. It is the 10th game this Bobcats season that has been decided by just 1 goal. The 2 teams meet again tonight in Whitecourt. The Bobcats have given up the most goals in the North Division. The Wolverines have scored the most. Puck drop is at 7:30. The Lakeland men's soccer team has made history again. After a week after making the postseason for the first time, the Rustlers won their first playoff game yesterday. That put them in today's ACAC semifinals against the SAIT Trojans. The Rustlers weren't able to beat SAIT during the regular season and admittedly did not match well against the Trojans. Today, SAIT was again too much for the Rustlers as they rolled to a 3-0 victory. SAIT advances to the ACAC finals. The Rustlers will play for bronze at noon tomorrow. The first snowfalls and sub-zero temperatures tend to make a lot of people move into a sort of state of hibernation. But the cold, snowy weather hasn't stopped a dedicated group of local runners. The Split City Sonics Track Club's 35 athletes are busily training for the indoor season.
We go right from sprints and hurdles to throws, distance, every event. Because we're a small club and kids just don't like, going into one event.
The club is a mix of competitive athletes and those looking to enhance their talents. The coaches hope to improve each athlete's results on an individual basis.
I teach them fundamentals as a person. My philosophy as a coach is that I teach the person first, then the athlete shines.
The Sonic staff mark success by seeing their pupils set new personal bests. One athlete whose PBs are among the best in the province is former gymnast Hannah Gisettis.
I like it because it's more relaxed. You have more events that you can choose from, and I like the people. I love visiting with friends always at meets.
Hannah is a natural athlete succeeding in both gymnastics and track, but it's her time with the Split City Sonics that has been the most valuable.
I have to know when to get up and get ready and make sure I have everything packed and ready for the day's worth. And I have to be focused and everything, so I've learned a lot.
The Sonics practice 3 times a week in Lloydminster. Their first meet is November 24th at the Butterdome in Edmonton. Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
That's your look at Newcap Sports. Stay tuned for more news and weather after the break.
Elise and Emmett joining me on the desk for the last story of the night. Now, our Lloydminster and District SPCA got into the Halloween spirit last night. They held their annual Fright Night, fun for the whole family, with Halloween crafts, face painting, and a spooky haunted house.
It's just to get people out to the SPCA and see all of our wonderful showcase animals and have some Halloween fun.
The haunted house is scary.
All proceeds raised from the event go towards the SPCA to help out with their operational costs. Now, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Makeup provided by Vivid Hair and Aesthetics.